Show is your home for postseason baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the San Francisco Giants and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Max Scherzer will be on the mound for the boys in blue. What's your take on him, Dan?
Max Scherzer. Hello, Chief. It's Max, and it's not Agent 99. This is one of the best pitchers in the game of baseball. Upper to mid-90s fastball, powerhouse slider, and a great changeup. If he brings his A game, it's lights out for the opposing team.
Here's Tommy La Stella now, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Second baseman, Tommy La Stella.
Now the first pitch. Yanked hard, but foul to the right.
First pitch, 7:07.
Scherzer gets the sign. Here he comes 0-1. Fouled off. Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. Temperature here at the park tonight, a comfy 72 degrees at first pitch. Here comes the 1-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And that's out number one. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to see Brandon Crawford. In his career against his opponent on the mound, he has a lifetime average of over 400. That's a lot of success, so I wouldn't be surprised to see him have some really good at-bats and make a difference in this one.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. As Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Next to stand in is Buster Posey. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now here it comes. As Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike one.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch, get ahead, get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And it's fouled away. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Giants down in order. It's the Giants nothing. Dodgers coming up. You're watching NL West baseball, and it's on the show. Logan Webb will be the man on the mound for the G-Men. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
So stepping in is Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, Mookie Betts.
And the pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a base hit on the line. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
Here's Corey Seager. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Duggar going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, one thing's for sure, they love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. This guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat, clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Here now is Trey Turner as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
Here now is Will Smith as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Duggar's there for it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Next for the Dodgers, Justin Turner. And the Dodgers with an opportunity for more here in the first. From the belt, kicks and deals as he'll reach for one and come up empty for the first strike.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. On to the second now at Dodger Stadium. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Giants nothing. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Past battles with Scherzer, batting at an even .400. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
You could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant, as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
1 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Smith moving to his left, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
That is it.
And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. Ready now is Darren Ruff. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you've got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. This is foul right side. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Smoke toward third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Giants nothing. Digging in will be Gavin Lux. In his career against this pitcher, he's 1 for 2. First pitch on its way. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Ruff is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Okay, here's how San Francisco lines up defensively. And behind the plate, world champion, former MVP, former Rookie of the Year, he's done it all. Buster Posey. Buster is in full command of this pitching staff.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled away. Here's another 1-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Another 1-2 delivery. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And there's out number 2.
Batting it, the first baseman,
Bases are empty here with 2 away. And here's Matt Beatty to hit now. Now the first pitch. And he puts it on the ground to second. But the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
batting ninth, the pitcher, Max Scherzer.
In now, Max Scherzer. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Bryant is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Dodgers leave 1. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Scherzer's ready. Here it comes. As Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Here's Scherzer now 1-1. And he misses 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
The center fielder, number 6, Steven Duggar.
And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. It's in there, and the Giants look to have an extra base hit on their first hit of the game. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
To the plate now, Logan Webb, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Has a look, now the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Betts has a read on it. 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Tommy.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Tommy La Stella, runner in scoring position with two gone. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And the cutter got him swinging. Strike three, and the side is retired. Giants leave one. They trail things here 2-0. Bottom of the third now, and digging in is the outfielder, Mookie Betts.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
The windup and the 0-1. Hot shot to third. Longoria's got it. And a good throw gets him one gone.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Next to hit, Corey Seager. He flew out in his last AB. First pitch on the way. Chopped weakly to the left. One out, nobody on. Softly hit toward the hole. Fielded cleanly. And very quickly there, they're two gone to start the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Turner.
Next, here is Trey Turner. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Two out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a two-out hit.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the two-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into that pen as quick as possible. And if two-out knocks are the answer, so be it.
Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back. Another look to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Standing in now, Will Smith. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He hit a sac fly earlier. Now a throw over, a dive, but he's back. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Turner's on his horse on his way to second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Not in time as he steals second. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. One left for LA, but they're on top 2-0. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Brandon Belt getting ready to lead things off here. First pitch of the AB now. As Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike one.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete in this one.
Scherzer against the sign. Here's the 0-1.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Here's Buster Posey now. As Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike one. Struck out in his first at-bat. Hard hit ball to second. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away.
Up next for the Giants, the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
So 2 away for the Giants here in the fourth, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting shortstop and San Francisco Bay Area native Brandon Crawford. First pitch coming, here it is. Wind up and the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're still down. It's 2-0. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Justin Turner.
The third baseman, Justin Turner.
Here's the first pitch.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The next 0-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Duggar coming in. He can't get there as it falls in.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
batter will be Gavin Lux. Pops this one up. Longoria onto the grass, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike two. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Matt Beatty stepping in as he sends it on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Dodgers leave one as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The left fielder, Chris Bryant.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Scherzer's ready. Here's his offering. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Skied into straightaway right. Bats on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 33.
Stepping in next, Darren Ruff. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. You won't see a guy fooled any more than he was there, as on 3 pitches he becomes out number 2.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
At the plate, Evan Longoria. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Hit hard on the ground to third. Gloved by Turner. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 5 innings have been no problem as he's got the shutout working. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Giants nothing. And now in the box, Max Scherzer, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. First delivery to him.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Bryant arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. First pitch on its way. Fly ball right down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Loud contact by Mookie and a ball carrying well to left field. Gone! A solo home run there for Mookie. And the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Here's Corey Seager.
Number 5, shortstop.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
Seager.
0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones, forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. A 1 pitch on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. One for the Dodgers on the solo home run. Through 5 innings, it's now 3-0 Los Angeles. Now at the plate is Steven Duggar. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
And it's quickly 0-2. Scherzer into the windup and delivers. Count remains at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Donovan Solano will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. First pitch coming. Here it is. He swings and grounds it to short. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, second baseman, Tommy La Stella.
First delivery to him. The windup and the 0-1. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Giants down in order. They trail it here 3-0. Zach Littell enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Now at the plate, here is Will Smith. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. The 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Littell rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box, Justin Turner, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. One out, nobody on. And that one yanked just foul.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Turner swings, and it's a very well hit ball to left. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Around second, he's on his way to third. The relay, and Longoria's tag will come too late. He's in there with a triple.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero in the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
So now to the plate, Gavin Lux. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Duggar's there for it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the run will cross on the sac fly and make it a 4-0 game.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
So here's Cody Bellinger. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Slow grounder to first. And he will apply the tag himself, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're through 6 full. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Giants nothing. All set for the start of the inning, and here comes the first baseman, Brandon Belt.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Scherzer looks in. Here's the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
He didn't get him to offer at that pitch right there, but that big 12-6 curveball is definitely part of the reason he's having such good success in this one.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Bellinger is there, 2 gone.
Up next for the Giants, the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Brandon Crawford digging in next. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch of the AB now. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
Now the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Chopped at the plate. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive.
Hey, I know this pitcher's getting ahead right here. He's got the hitter down 0-2, but to this guy in the box, might want to just live on the corners a little bit more. You keep missing down the middle, something's not coming back.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ballgame, and that'll end the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. John Brebbia will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th. Last half of the 7th here, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Matt Beatty.
The first baseman, Matt Beatty.
Now the pitch. Swing and a liner, but this lands foul for the first strike. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
Next, it'll be Max Scherzer. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Here's the first pitch. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Pitch on the way. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
The beauty of that sequence right there, the fastball in, now the changeup away, is where do you go as a hitter? Do you cover away? Do you cover the heater in? You can't do both. You have to pick a side of the plate and hope that's where he goes.
The right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. Swinging a looper to left. Crawford ranging into the outfield, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
That's the name of the game right there, boys. Get on base any way possible. They're not all going to be beauties, but that one falls in front of the left fielder for a base hit.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Looking up is the right fielder. Gone! So it's a two-run homer for Corey Seager. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
At the plate now, Trey Turner. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Windup and the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. Into the windup and the pitch. To the left side, but it's well foul. Here's another 0-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Duggar giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Another good inning here for the Dodgers. Hey, not everybody leaves early. More ahead from Dodger Stadium right after this. Here's Chris Bryant now. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Nah, they just haven't had much of an answer, Matty. They've been off balance and baffled all game. He's got a nice, comfortable lead. You have to think he's going to pound the strike zone. But here, get aggressive.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Fouled off. Scherzer gets the sign. Here it is on 0-1. 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Into the box now, Darren Ruff. As Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, 1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Standing in now, Evan Longoria. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. No hits to this point. And he misses with it, 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. Pure dominance on the mound as he strikes out the side in order. We'll come right back with more from Dodger Stadium in just a moment. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Arlene Garcia is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Austin Slater is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next will be the speedy catcher, Will Smith. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. Again, another foul ball. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Here comes the 0-1. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
To the plate now, Gavin Lux. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so Look for him to try and make something happen out there.
Into the box, Cody Bellinger. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for LA, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. And stepping in, Steven Duggar. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's the first pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1. Duggar stands at second with no outs. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Yeah, he's got these hitters in the proverbial rocking chair right here, pushing the throttle and pulling it. Nice change of speeds.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far as he's had a whale of a ball game.
This is where a strikeout pitcher has such a big advantage. Runner on second and no outs. It's definitely a strikeout situation in order to keep that runner from getting to third with less than 2 outs. When you can do it, it changes the whole strategy of the inning. Even a ground ball to the right side makes this a lot more dangerous situation.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Runner at second here with 1 man out. A ball and a strike to the Giants' leadoff man. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Digging in next, Brandon Belt. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. Duggar rounds third and is digging for the plate. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second.
The catcher, number 2.
Well, that's the difference between a harmless error and a costly one. With the bases empty, that doesn't hurt that much, but with a man on, that allows a run to score.
In now, Buster Posey, as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is going to get down. Extra bases, and they're starting to make some inroads here. The relay to second now, but he's safe as a run will score on the play as well.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And the hook's coming with him, as that'll be all for Max Scherzer. So he'll depart, as he couldn't quite get that final out, but he will leave with the lead after a strong 8 2/3. Joe Kelly gets the call here, as he'll try and look for one out to finish this thing off. At the plate now, Brandon Crawford, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. The 0-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. He struck him out, and that'll do it, as they've won this series, so they'll move on.
Well, my advice to them is to enjoy this moment, celebrate with teammates, and then realize that none of it will matter if they don't get back to work in the NLCS. They've wet their beaks with this postseason success. Now they want some more.
For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our hard-working crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the National League Division Series.
Here now is our final line score, guys. First for the victorious Dodgers, 6 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. For the Giants, 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 3 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a stellar 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.